I support gambling like I support drinking. I get that some people can't drink. And I get that some people can't gamble. I do get. I've known a lot of people that were addicted to gambling, and it's a crazy addiction. Because did you ever see that Adam Sandler movie?
Yes, the Uncut Gems.
Amazing.
Unbelievably disturbing.
So good. And such a
good.
perfect representation of a gambling addict. They can't they need that fucking juice. They need it. They need that next bet. They need, come on. Yes! When they win, they go fucking crazy. I mean, it's a real problem for some people. Gambling they ruin everything in their life. It's a real problem for some people. But I support it because I feel like you need to have control over your life. And if you don't have control over your life, get control over your life. And if gambling is stopping you from having control of your life, don't make gambling illegal. Just you don't gamble.
I agree.
Get your life in order.
Yeah, like as an alcoholic drug addict, I'm not mad at drugs and alcohol. I just can't have it.
Yeah. Do you think that you could, if you had a different life, could have enjoyed drinking and maybe a little drugs in moderation?
No,
you just have that personality.
I have it in I'm fucking pedigree, dude. I am thoroughbred. On my mom's side of the family, it's every leaf on the tree.
Wow.
It didn't skip a generation at all. Like for my mom, it was like. It was like playing Russian roulette with a fucking completely loaded gun. Like there was.
Do you think that's nature or nurture? What do you think causes that?
I think that I think there's a genetic thing, but it's a little bit like how did the fire start? It's like, who fucking cares? Just address the fire.
Right. Right. But I mean, is there cases where the whole family is addicted and there's one person that can have a drink with dinner and they're fine?
Yeah, there are, for sure. There's no certainty of it, and more often than not, it will skip generations, and it will not be everybody. Just in my case, it was fucking everybody, and gambling was a thing too. Like,
you gambled a lot?
No, but it's in my family.
Oh, like it's probably the same thing, right? It's like this obsession.
Yeah, dude, it's so crazy how on my dad's side of the family is just straight academics, theologians, zoologists, like just everybody's like PhD or like, like clergymen, like all, my dad's dad like fought in World War II and was like decorated, like, and then there's my mom's side of the family. It's just addiction, gambling, suicide, like the whole deal. My mom's father like dodged the draft. He was in Canada, like dodged the draft for World War II and like got like fairly obnoxiously wealthy selling bootleg gasoline because they had they had like ration, for the wartime. And so like his bootleg gasoline operation, you could buy as much gas as you wanted beyond the ration from my mom, my maternal grandfather. And he became like obnoxiously wealthy, had like a boat, like fucking walked around with a crazy wad of cash. And the fucking dude gambled it all away. And then when he was broke, fucking blew his brains out.
Oh, Jesus
Christ. I don't know that I ever met that guy. Like, I was a baby when that happened. But like, it doesn't make any sense because with all the alcoholism, that didn't deter me from becoming an alcoholic. But I did manage to stay away from gambling.
Wow. 100%?
I've placed, the only time I bet in my adult life, I've still never placed a bet in a casino or anything like that. But when I did a brand deal on social media, I got paid to promote some online gambling thing. That was when I showed up at the fight and I was like holding up all the cash, and I took the photo with you.
Yeah.
And that was when I bet on Poirier, and McGregor's leg snapped that night.
Ah, wow.
Yeah,
so
that
you
was
won and done.
That was my first ever bet. I ended up like betting like a couple times after that as part of the same deal, as part of like the and I lost her.
And then
But
you're
yeah,
good.
I'm done. Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, it's it definitely makes fights more exciting if you personally have money riding on
For
it.
sure.
But if you do have an obsessive thing, like I could see how it would transfer. For some people, it transfers to positive stuff. Like I know a lot of people that were drug addicts that became really fitness fanatics.
Sure.
You know, they start like my friend John Joseph. He started doing Ironman.
Love John Joseph.
He's great.
Yeah.
A lot of people do that. They become marathon runners or they workout fiends.
Yeah.
And that's their new drug of choice.
Yep. The fucking for me, I think that I'm just obsessed about just doing shit. You know, just accomplishing shit.
Well, that's a good thing to transfer too. I think it's kind of the same gene, the gene that can, or whatever it is. I shouldn't say gene. It's the same thing in the mind that gets you obsessed with your next high or your next like wild thing. You could also transfer that to accomplishing personal goals and fitness goals and just getting your life together, starting a business, being obsessed with the business. Like you can do it in a positive way with that same mindset. And oftentimes you see that with fighters. Like some of the best fighters, they had like real horrible bouts of alcoholism or drug abuse in their past. And
Mark Kerr.
Yeah.
Oof.
Well, he had it while he was at the top.
Right.
It wasn't something that he got over. You know, he actually, it kind of took him down. And what was crazy about him is that while it was all happening, they were filming a documentary.
The Smashing Machine.
Which is really crazy because they didn't film that documentary with the intent of capturing this guy's life falling apart due to drug addiction.
100%. He was on top of the world. He was
Yeah.
He was murdering everybody.